I've always wanted to be in the Army since I was a little kid. I grew up in a family that they were all service members, and I had a lot of mentors in life that were veterans. They were respectable, they had a lot of integrity, they're hardworking, and they're trustworthy. My name is David Duncan. I was a specialist in the Army. I was in for 3 years. I'm from Wapakoneta, Ohio, born and raised. Just a little farm town. I grew up in foster care, right? Richard, he's a very close father figure, and a very close friend of mine. He gave me a lot of guidance and just being there and just kind of raised me as like a man. So I first met him around a freshman year in high school. He's an old man working in the backyard, and came up to the fence like, can I get some work? He said, oh yeah, like let's get after it. He's an old school Army guy, and he was teaching me a lot. There's like little moments where like we'd be in the backyard and he'd start talking about just random memories, and but I'm gonna let him talk, because it makes him feel good, and it made me feel good knowing that he was able to kind of share. When Mr. Fry passed on, I realized his house is gonna come up on the market here, and I don't want anybody else to have it. These are my memories. This is a very special place to me, and I want to do what I can to get it, one way or another. That's when I got online and I tried to figure out all right, I need to buy a house now. I don't know what to do.
So initially when David first called, I knew pretty quick there's obstacles in the way. These kind of things don't normally work out.
They're like, hey, you got all this debt. This isn't gonna work if you want to buy a house. So that's one of the first things that they said, get rid of your credit card debt. And I had a truck at the time that I was making some higher payments on. I traded out my truck to get a car.
Hey man, I sold my truck and I have a car and I don't have that debt anymore. And then when you hear why he put in the effort, that's when I think it really, really drove the point home of there isn't another house for David that's like this one.
Mr. Charlie Marshman, he came through for me. Like I said, it wasn't a bad day. Is that Mr. Marshman?
Well, hey, David.
Hi.
It's Charlie Marshman.
Yeah, I said right off the bat, I was like, is that Mr. Marshman?
I am so excited they let me come up here, dude.
Yeah.
We know how much sacrifice you even mentioned that you got rid of your truck, and so we have another surprise for you. And so actually that is your truck now. 100% yours. Go look at it, yeah.
Y'all are for real.
100%. Everything's taken care of.
Has a moonroof and everything too.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, man. There it is.
Richard Earl Fry, right there. He's a great individual. I would love to know y'all to meet him.
The look on his face when we were able to give him that gift and to be a part of that, man, I'm just privileged.
Appreciate it. I appreciate it.
You bet.
I got to hold on to that. I don't have a lot from my childhood. You let me hold on to this, I can live a life in honor of him and his memory and utilize those tools and the lessons that he taught me and kind of pass them on to other people. I know that he would have loved knowing that kind of stayed in our little circle here. Stayed in the family for sure.